Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more BattleTech. Okay, so here are our contracts while we're on the planet. It looks like we've got a couple to choose from, some of which should be fairly good. We're going to go ahead and help out the Magistry of Canopus. I am actually thinking though, hang on a second. We do have some extra missions here for them, so what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to focus on this first. Maximum salvage is obviously a good thing for us. This is an ambush convoy, but I think we might be able to pick up these others if we could just boost our reputation. Now, if we have a look here at the moment, we are looking like our reputation is 10. Okay, so yeah, we need 10 more points of reputation. Unfortunately, we're one shy. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go ahead and not quite go for maximum salvage. We're going to go ahead and see about boosting our reputation just a little bit. Now, admittedly, yes, it does hurt the pirates a fraction, but at the same time too, I think we have it to spare. And for the extra missions, I think it will be worth it. So we're going in for an ambush of a convoy in Martian biomes. So let's go ahead and jump straight to it. All right. Well, what missions do we, sorry, not missions, what mechs do we want to bring along with us today? So let's go ahead and drop off a few of these things. Let's see, what do we want? Well, first of all, we are dealing with a convoy, so I'm thinking maybe we go for a little bit of bonus initiative today. The Cyclops should be good at that. LRMs should be fairly cool to work with. Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. What have we got? 120 rounds. I guess that's 12 rounds of ammunition if we fire all of them. Okay, never mind. I was wondering whether we had a little too much ammo there. That could be good in a longer engagement. We'll keep the Cyclops for now. Let's also bring... as far as our Marauder is concerned, the autocannons could be alright. The AC-20 and all the medium lasers. Let's see, heat efficiency is actually better on this thing. Maybe we do go ahead and bring that along. Yeah, that should be good. We'll also want to try out, let's see, ambush convoy. We want some good movement. What do we see? What do we think could be good? We could go ahead and bring along a Phoenix Hawk. That's often a good choice, but again, that is a rather toasty mech if we're using its full capabilities there. What do we need? Well, you know what? We definitely do need to bring some more indirect fire support. I don't think we have enough for now, so let's see. What have we got? We've got the Archer. That is a good choice here. We've got that missile resuite for better clustering. That will be helpful. Either that or... Wait a second. We have our Zeus that's back up and running. Yeah, heat efficiency, not quite so good. Let's just double check that, though. So, what is that? 33 heat sinking between all of these. Yeah, 14, so that's 30. I don't know if it's going to be as good as the Archer. I think the Archer might be the better way of dealing with what we've got. Yeah, I think the twin LRM-20s are probably the way to do it. Yeah, more missiles, less heat. We have the better accuracy, the TTS. Alright, let's bring our Archer, and then let's see, what else do we desire to bring along today? You know what, we could go for a little bit of fun and bring the Annihilator. That's got some good autocannons. They're fairly cool in, and we have the Exchanger as well for less heat to vent in total. You know what, maybe we bring along the Annihilator for kicks and giggles. Between the Archer and the Marauder, we should be okay. Yeah. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so let's move everything down. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and leave Rannick with the Marauder. Big Man should be fine with the Archer. Let's see, who else do we want to bring? Oh, and you know what? Maybe we bring Archangel today. Yeah, just make sure we have enough heat capacity, so let's go ahead and throw him on the Cyclops. The Annihilator is relatively cool, but this thing is not particularly good. If we bring those medium lasers on board, we will definitely be needing to vent some coolant. Alright, so that shall be our lance. Let's go ahead and see what is required. Alrighty, so we have our objectives: destroy the weapons convoy and escape, and there's a bonus in it if we can destroy the convoy guards. There is a convoy of military weaponry being transported in the open on the planet's surface. Normally we'd simply handle it ourselves, but pirate leadership has caught wind of our presence and hired a highly skilled professional mercenary to cover the convoy's route and intercept any attackers. Being highly skilled professionals yourselves, we thought perhaps you could pay a visit to this hired gun and destroy the convoy while you're at it. Okay, well, there aren't many solo operators in this region who are described as highly skilled. I wonder if it's anyone we know. Well, we'll soon find out.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, according to these survey maps, you should be able to see the convoy's route from this location. Once you have eyes on them, destroy the vehicles. Do you always discuss your operations on Open Comms channel, or is that a special treatment for me so I can mock your ineptitude? Oh dear, save us from this guy's trash talking, Commander. When you're ready for pickup, I'll meet you at this LZ. I'll be right over here, Commander, waiting for you. Alright, so what do we see here? I'm guessing... something with a PPC, maybe an autocannon, I'm guessing... yeah. We'll see. Alright, I know you probably can't tell from way down here, but I just want to let you know that I'm rolling my eyes right now hard. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and get moving. Now, we do have to be somewhat careful. We do have these radiation field. Extra heat for 2 activations is a bit of a pain, but you never know if it's necessary. Let's go ahead and start sprinting. Let's see. Yeah, let's head towards the denial zone. We'll try and cut across here. We know that they're hiding just over there, so they'll definitely be making their way across. Let's see how much we can cover. Alright, let's go ahead and bring our Cyclops up.
Rolling.
Marauder will roll on up, as will the Archer. That'll be fine.
That.
Again, I think what the plan will be is if we can get our Archer even off slightly more towards the denial zone, we'll have a good line of protection while we fire our LRMs, and if they get close we can either melee or we can use our, what do we call it, our small lasers to cause some trouble. Alright, let's keep on making our way down here. Let's get the Cyclops. Ooh. We could take cover. I don't think we're going to see anybody yet. I think I'd rather try and cut through the rough terrain, or cut past it and not have too much trouble. Yeah, if we can get to that cover there, that would be the ideal.
On it.
Alright, let's continue on moving.
Aye, aye.
Alright, still no sign of their movement. Let's go... you know what? The Annihilator should be fine up on the hill. Let's go ahead and move as far as we can. Do we want to take cover just in case? You know what? You never know. It could be needed.
Our target is within sensor range.
Alright, and especially too if they do swing around this way, which I do find to be unlikely, but if they do, that could be annoying. Let's get our Cyclops. Let's... yeah, let's move up. The Marauder. Let's see. Still don't see just yet. Yeah, no signs of contact, so let's just keep on moving.
Location confirmed.
And we'll bring the Archer up as well.
I copy.
Yeah, still no signals for us to track down. Alright, the Annihilator, here we go. Let's go ahead and... oh, you know what? The top of the hill could be perfect here. Alright, so very good information. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as another 2 mechs, 65 and 75 ton. Alright, vehicles, 60s and 80s. Okay, so there's potential there. Let's bring...
Orders.
Let's see, the Marauder we cannot quite get into cover. I suppose we'll go and get eyes on the mechs.
Confirmed.
So what do we see? We have a Thunderbolt and an Orion. Okay. Let's bring the Cyclops into cover.
I'm walking here.
And then our Archer, we don't really have too much to really worry about. I think we'll go ahead and we'll sprint all the way back here. We'll move up into the cover on the next one. And yeah, we'll see what we can deal with. Alright, so first things first, the Thunderbolt's got a lot of extra damage protection. The Orion not so much. Who's next? I guess we have big man in the Archer. Oh, and we do have the Resolve, of course. We do have a lot of Resolve thanks to our high morale.
Yep.
Alright, so if we were to move forwards, what do we reckon? I think 80s, 95s, oh, that's very, very solid. We do have the AC 20, so we will get their kill if we hit the Thunderbolt in the face. Yeah, I think it's... Oh, I just don't know whether we're putting Rannick out in a little bit too much danger with all of those vehicles. You know, we're going to go ahead and reserve for a second.
Reserving action.
And we might even let some of those vehicles come to us. We'll work on the second initiative. I know that means we're going to get shot at, but we've got high evasion. And if we can destroy some of the bigger vehicles, it's probably for the better. Alright, looks like that was a bad shot there. Our turn in response. What do we see? The Thunderbolt. Yeah, PPC, Flamer. Flamer's probably more of an annoyance. The Annihilator, we can move up top. We do not get eyes on what we can shoot, though.
Standing by.
Oh, let's see. The Cyclops... We could have some pretty decent salvos, but again, I think... You know what? Maybe we let those vehicles move closer. Yeah.
Standing by.
I think we need to play this mildly defensively. The Annihilator should be safe. They've got vision, but they don't have direct fire. The Bulldog... Yeah, we've got solid cover there, and they're firing into our Cyclops, which is fine. Let's go... Let's see, what do we have here? Not much in the way of damage protection. You know what?
Receiving you.
I think we plan
Orders?
on maybe moving the Archer up forwards, and then we'll just barrage this thing and make sure that it goes down. Why not? That's an easy kill for us. So let's go ahead and open fire.
On it.
Primary target is damage, Commander. Primary target is damage, Commander. Keep it up.
Alright, so
Enemy vehicle.
that's one down. 3 more to go. Single PPC shot. Okay, that could be a few things. Unfortunately, you never know. If it is a Shrek PPC carrier, sometimes they don't fire all 3 shots, even when they can. Could move the Annihilator up here and take this out. Maybe put some damage on these others. I think we're going to try and save that for more vehicles. See if we can kill 2 at a time. Let's bring the Cyclops. Let's see. I guess we could do a little bit of damage to either one.
What do you need?
Marauder, we could also shuffle forwards. That might make us more of a target, but we don't have much of a choice in that regard. You know what? We're going to have damage reduction anyway. Let's go ahead and move up. We'll go for the... Well, we'll see what target works out best. So let's see, 80s and 95s. You've got 75s and 95s. If we go Precision Strike, that brings everything up to as high as it'll be. I suppose I'm more concerned about the Orion than the Thunderbolt. Yeah, I guess... Actually, no, this thing has a flamer. Let's just make sure that this thing doesn't get a chance to act. There we go. Let's deal with you first.
Let's see how you like it.
Alright, well there's an injury and not a kill. Alright, let's see what else comes forwards. Not sure, still got 180 ton vehicle left. Let's see
I'm ready.
I guess we'll move the Cyclops forwards now. Let's go ahead and we'll go... How's he doing? Oh, he's pretty heavily beaten up.
Onward.
Let's move forwards, and you know what? We might even just go ahead and take a full salvo. Try and maximize the chances for a headshot. Yeah, why not? It's not like the heat's going to really matter. We could always melee with them on one of the vehicles in a little bit, or vent our coolant. Yeah, let's just go ahead and shoot. Alright, well, no dice there, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's bring the Annihilator up. We'll have... Oh, okay, we have fairly limited vision of what we can shoot at. That is a little bit of a predicament now. If we were to sprint, could we get eyes on? Okay, we can move through the heat zone and get eyes on more. You know what? Our movement isn't terrible. Yeah, we can get there on the next turn anyway, so let's just go ahead and we'll stand up top. We'll go ahead and, yep, that is a PPC carrier. We need... You know, let's just put 2 shots, or 3 shots on the PPC carrier, then maybe we'll throw an extra one over at the Thunderbolt. Maybe remove that PPC of his. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go one here and one there. That'll do nicely. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Accuracy is 1, critical, accuracy, accuracy, and accuracy. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do the extra critical to the Thunderbolt because that's more likely to survive.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, another vehicle down. Thunderbolt damaged. Back to the top. Let's bring... do we just want to stay still? I think the cover's probably worthwhile. They're coming towards us. Let's see, the Thunderbolt's not getting a turn. The Orion will go next. Maybe we go ahead and we take out the Orion? It wouldn't be the worst play in the world. Force them to go last. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and we're going to open fire on this guy. Again, very little heat left, but yeah, this will at least slow them down.
Fire. All weapons.
Oh, well, there we go. That AC-20, that does work.
Gotcha.
Alright, thank you there. So, let's see, what have we got? We've got, how much resolve? 38. Enough for another precision strike. We can probably take that with the Annihilator. The Archer up over here. Let's go. I don't know, maybe we just go ahead and throw some LRMs at the carrier? I think that seems reasonable. That thing's probably more of a pain than the Thunderbolt. Let's go ahead and fire. Alright, vehicle down.
Vehicle down.
And now, what have we got left? We have... Oh, we have just enough to where we can focus on both of these guys and not much else. Okay. Well then, let's see, SRM carrier. Well, you definitely have got to go. Let's see, 67 points of damage. We only need one AC-10 to hit. Okay, perfect. Well then, let's go ahead and... Oh, hang on a second. Are we the last one to move? We've still got Archangel and the Cyclops. The Cyclops can probably deal with the SRM carrier. You know, let's go ahead and go for a precision strike on the Thunderbolt and see if we can clear the field before they get a turn. Alright, well, thank you for shutting that idiot up, Commander. I don't know how much more of that I can take. For the pilot, you talk an awfully big game. I wonder how your Leopard would look with a few missile holes in it. Oh, for the love of Commander, that signal's coming from off-planet. They weren't even in that mech. Alright, cut the chatter, Maya. Commander, stay focused. We're almost done here. Okay, well, I guess the pilot's not really incapacitated, just no comms.
I will be done.
Alright, as for you, my friend, we can happily go ahead and barrage this thing with more than enough damage to destroy it. Let's move up and just make it nice and easy. We'll go ahead and vent all of the coolant. And I think that should be one more mission done.
Welcome to my Alpha.
Get to land and I'll see Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Okay, well,
I have become dim.
Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius is given green light to land.
Mission successful.
Alright, so that was very much successful. And not too difficult either. Looks like, yeah, those pilots may have had some skills, but there were certainly not enough of them. Yeah, bad luck for them. Alright, so extra 25% for destroying the escorts. Extra little bit of cash never hurts. Our reputation with the Magistracy has increased. And let us see. Everybody got a kill. Oh, how very nice for you. Okay, so as for the salvage we desire, I suppose we could take some modified PPCs, some SRM4s with extra damage. SRM6s with extra damage, you know what, that's always a good sign. Any other equipment? No. Okay, so I don't really know what we desire in this one. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll take 2, 3. Oh, we've got 2 mechs. You know what? We do need a fair bit of money. Maybe we just go ahead and we take the full Orion. That way we can sell that off, and same with the Thunderbolt. I think that's probably the way to play it. Although technically we don't need every... Yeah, we don't need every part of the Orion, so that would give us enough to take the Thunderbolt, finish our Orion, and we still get that SRM6. I think that's the way that we play this. There we go, let's confirm that. Oh, and we did in fact get, let's see, hang on a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I see that the Orion, or the, yeah, that extra Orion part has disappeared from there. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but alright. AC-10, PPC with extra accuracy, some SRMs, heat sinks. Alright, well, you know what, we'll take it. 27's not too bad. Unfortunately, not quite as much mech salvage as I would have preferred to have been able to get on a mission with that much available. But you never know with these contracts, it's always a little bit of a hit and miss situation. Yeah, alright, well, you know what? It'll do. The fact is we can sell off those mech parts for probably more money than we would have made. And that would be very important because we have some very good goods sitting in the black market. That would be quite nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and
Cleared for fighting.
we'll throw these into storage. That should be a-okay. Let's see, no one got injured. Cosmo's still out and he's the only one who needs any upgrades. So, oh yeah, speaking of which, we are actively looking for more MechWarriors. If you would like to join on in, we would love to have you. All that we need is a first and last name as well as a call sign, and we can recruit you to the Argo for Leviathan's might. Alright, but either way, what have we got? We now have a few more options. Looks like we can fight against the pirates a little bit more, but this is for the Magistracy, so that extra reputation did help us out. Some solid bonuses there. I think, let's see, I don't really want to lose too much reputation with the pirates just yet, so I think what we'll do is, okay, it's not enough to put us down a bracket. Maybe we go... Maybe we go ahead and we pick up one of these missions quickly. Yeah, base capture. Yeah, let's run the same lands here. We have access to a decent amount of salvage. There is some good money there. That should be fine. They might have some reinforcements. I think we'll go for... I think we'll go for salvage, and this is against the planetary government. Yeah, so we'll go for salvage. Money would be nice, but again, if we get 2 mechs, we can typically sell them off for more than $1 million, so I doubt this will be a bad thing for us, and we can also increase our supplies of things. So let's see, what do we want to do with the base capture? I think we run the same lines. That worked out pretty good for us, and I reckon we can go ahead and capture a base comfortably as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and deploy.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
Okay, so for our second mission, our objective is to capture the secure depot. We've been following this shipment of spaz that the local government authorities here on Hastur intercepted. You'd think that given all things they say about spaz, they'd have torched the stuff already, but instead they've locked it up in a secure depot. I'm sure they won't mind if we take that stuff off their hands. We have much better uses for it than just blowing it all up. Alright, Oliveira says spaz is a nasty, nasty drug, Commander, but not really recreational in any way. If some MechWarrior wants to burn themselves out on the stuff, that's on them. Okay.
Command interface initiated.
Well, let's see. The facility where the drugs are being kept is just ahead, Commander. From here, we should be able to get eyes on the depot and take a look at its defenses. Clear out any defenders, and let's secure the place and get paid. Okay then.
All the
Well,
terraforming in the world couldn't help this place.
let's go ahead and start moving on forwards.
On my way.
We'll see what we can do. I think we'll maybe keep that archer slightly further off to the side. Again, don't know what we're dealing with just yet. We have... Oh, there is definitely room for emplacements up there. Also got one over here. Yeah, it could be a bit of a pickle. I'm thinking... maybe if we swing around off to this left-hand side, we could come over this crest, deal with those. That won't necessarily have line of sight, and if it does, we should be able to shoot at it fairly easy, as it is below us. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go ahead and do. Although...
Enemy detected.
okay, it looks like we have some mechs to deal with. 40 tons, another 40 tons, 50 tons. Okay, so... the Cyclops will definitely get a lot of vision there. You know what? I actually think we go ahead and stand back. We'll let them come to us.
I'm walking here.
Oh, and who is this? A 65-ton mech. Okay, well, you know what? We'll get our Marauder. We'll bring that up as far as we can. Actually, you know what? That does look like a road. Let's get... yeah, we're going to move up as far as we can. That'll put us in good position to close the distance on the bigger fellow. And then the archer... it's not like it really is going to matter. Let's see, an assassin, trebuchet. Oh, trebuchet with a autocannon 5 and a PPC. Alright, sure. We'll just go ahead and move up here for now. And what do we get eyes on? That is the question. A rifleman, it looks. Oh no, Jägermech. Okay. That's
What do you need?
perfectly acceptable. Let's go ahead and move on up. The thing's initiative is 2. We've got good odds. Let's go ahead and maintain as much evasion as we can for now. Let's bring in the others. We'll get those lighter mechs to close the distance. We'll get to use our evasiveness to, well, mitigate the incoming fire. I think we'll go... you know what? I think we just reserve. We should get to go first on the next initiative anyway, so... I'm not super concerned about a little bit of incoming fire here and there. But we are in a good spot to be able to cause them some big trouble. Alright, so that's okay. That thing's...
send me a real MechWarrior.
that thing's gonna get a little bit toasty standing in the, what is it, the radiation field? Yeah. Alright, so that's going to have a bit of fun. Let's bring...
Yeah?
let's bring the Marauder forwards. We'll go... oh, actually, can we get... oh, we've got really good odds. Yeah, there we go. We won't be turning our back on anything. We can go ahead and precision strike right up over there.
Here it comes.
Oh, cold headshot for the win. Alright, fantastic.
I hope we can salvage that.
I guess with such a thin atmosphere, there's very little resistance for our ballistics. So, now comes the real question of how do we want to deal with what's left? Well, the assassin's not a huge issue, this one's not a huge issue, the trebuchet, it's all much of a muchness. Let's go. Let's give ourselves the best odds possible. We'll go ahead and we'll stand here. And then let's multi-target. We're going to cut down... Let's see. LRMs are at the worst. Oh, actually, you know, we're probably too close. But again, we want to use the medium lasers. We'll send an LRM or two over to these guys, to the assassins. And then we'll put the lasers on the trebuchet. So that should be fine. And then let's go, what, split these 50-50? There we go. Let's go ahead and fire.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Again, the aim is just to make them easier to target and do whatever damage we can. And then we'll let some of our other mechs clean up their, well, yeah. Remove them from the battlefield. So, let's get the Annihilator. Let's bring that up to the hill. I think we can focus 75s and 80s. You know what, that trebuchet might end up being the best salvage we've got available to us. Maybe we save that for a second. Let's go focus in on the assassin up here. Maybe we'll fire off a shot at the back.
Orders?
Actually, you know what, the archer. This could maybe be the way that we do this. Let's go. Oh, we're not going to be able to fire off our small lasers at anybody. Alright then, let's just go to the top of the hill. 75s, 55s. That will have to suffice. Yeah, I guess that's good enough.
Acknowledged.
You know, maybe we could have gone ahead and sensor locked, but yeah, I'm not really too concerned. Yeah, these assassins are not very well armored.
I hit something good.
Alright, so what do they have left? This guy has lost his medium laser. This guy is fine, but almost lost his torso. Alright, actually, hang on a second. How much have they got in the center? Only 120. We could easily destroy these things with 2 shots each. What do we reckon? Fire the 75s at this guy, and then maybe the 45s at him? You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Should be more than enough. In fact, you know what? Maybe we'll even just save ourselves a little bit. Let's just send 1 shot down to the assassin. It's unlikely that it hits, but if it does, there's a good chance we could either, what, take out a leg? Yeah, we could take out a leg, we could take out the torso, oh, well, the side of it.
Engaging.
Let's not overcommit. To things that we don't really care about. And there it goes.
Critical damage detected.
Alright, here come the turrets. Alright, we're at a pretty decent range, so not too good
Minimal damage.
on the clustering of those LRMs. Alright, some more. That's 2 turrets.
Systems. Hold.
And it looks like that is all that they have, so as soon as we get rid of their spotters, we are A-okay. Let's bring... Oh, you know, let's just move you up. There's really no point not to. Let's go ahead and focus in on the trebuchet. Actually, you know what? Let's go here and make sure that we're firing into its head arc. Oh, there's the facility. It looks like it's got a single lance defending it. And confirmed. Turrets. Alright, we're seeing some additional units in the region, so watch for possible reinforcements. Alright, and Commander, a word of warning. We have reports this base may have gun emplacements for point defense. Given what they're keeping here, I can't say I'm surprised.
You need to secure the area,
Alright.
Commander. I'm still seeing hostile contacts on screen.
So these are assault turrets. They're definitely going to be the LRMs, I am sure. Let's go ahead and take out the first spotter. There we go. Alright, good.
Mech destroyed.
And then, what else have we got? Oh, the assassin. What a devastating salvo. Alright, we
Good
can
to
work
go.
with this. We're not going to get eyes on with the archer, but that's a-okay. Let's go ahead and... well, we can probably clear one of them. Actually, the Cyclops, you know what? Maybe the Cyclops could handle that. You know what? Let's go ahead and let the assassin have its turn. I'm thinking maybe we try and sprint the... we sprint the archer forwards, and we maybe try and get eyes on one of those turrets to destroy. Because I'm pretty sure we could destroy one of them with our autocannons. We'd only need... yeah, all of these should be able to hit. We should have the range theoretically.
I'm receiving you.
But the yeah. Alright, I think that should be the way that we'll do this. Let's move. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and open fire, I think. Yeah, we'll see what the
Onward.
Cyclops can do here. So what have we got here? We need... what? 98, so that's all 4 medium lasers to hit, which is highly probable. Over here we need... going to take out a leg more than likely. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just fire everything bar an LRM-5 at the first one, and then the second can go and take out the leg. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, let's go multi-target. A and B. You know what? That is a little bit too much heat. But you know what? We're not going to be firing these lasers for long. Let's just vent. We'll make quick work out of these guys. Alright, we'll send... what are these? Extra accuracy? Maybe it's stability? I'm not really sure. I'm guessing... oh, it's damage. Okay, you know what? That's fine. The damage, we can go ahead and we'll focus there just to make sure. That'll be enough.
Multi-attack is go.
Alright, CT down. As for the other, this will probably just be a leg. No? Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's not going to be around for much longer. Let's bring...
Waiting for orders.
You know what? We can get that sensor lock on that first turret, and I think that's what we're going to do. We'll move forwards, we'll ping this, we'll see if we can target it. I'm not exactly caring if
Position
that
confirmed.
mech survives for this round, so we'll let that be. Let's go ahead and see what we can do.
Got a lock.
Alright, so there that is. And now here we go. We can take that out nice and quickly. I think that that's the way that we play this. Yeah. There we go. That's more than enough. We need... what's this? 232. Between 3 of these, that's... what? 210, 216. Okay, we do need all 4 shots. Alright. Well, you know what? It'll work.
Target destroyed.
Okay, well, at least we took out one of the LRM turrets. And I did kind of forget that they still had vision over here, so yeah, 1 salvo,
Waiting for orders.
still better than what was on offer. Let's see. Do we just go ahead and take him out now? We're feeling toasty. We could possibly use this to get a sensor lock otherwise and cool down. You know what? I actually think we might take the sensor lock and cool down. We'll move towards the objective. We know that there is probably going to be reinforcements. So we're going to let that be. Let's go ahead and we'll sensor lock you. Yeah, and that is the heavy LRM turret. Okay, very, very good. The assassin's not going to make much of a fuss. Let's bring... Oh, actually, you know what? We could probably split the difference. Yeah, that'll be more than enough.
I copy.
That way we need one less shot from the... what do we call it? The Annihilator. We also can breach through his defenses. Yeah, I think we're doing all right.
Copy that.
And again, it's not like we could destroy the turret with a single salvo. We took out a leg. Just as good. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and melee, but that feels like overkill. Let's bring... Yeah, let's back on up. You know what? Maybe we do fire a couple of lasers here and fire some LRMs.
I'm going.
Yeah, so what does this need? We need, what, 3 hits? Okay, hang on a second. Let's turn off... you know what? This is fine. We'll just focus on this. Let's just destroy the... oh, actually, you know what? No, let's not aim for the center. Let's aim for the leg. More salvage is always advisable if possible.
Confirmed.
Alright, both legs destroyed. SRM explosions.
The map, Chief. One less target.
That pilot is definitely incapacitated, and our Annihilator can now go ahead and take that out. That is fantastic. Well, you know what? We've got so much resolve. Let's go ahead and use some of it. Let's go ahead and... I guess we'll increase our initiative and defensiveness just on the off chance we are attacked.
All weapons committed.
Oh yeah, we didn't even need that full salvo, but at this point that does not matter.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so now what we're going to do, let's go ahead and we will reserve until we see if there's any extra mechs around that jump into sensor range.
Standing by.
If not, let's bring...
I'm ready.
Let's see, our Cyclops, that's going to be a little bit slow for now. Let's go ahead and just start sprinting up the hill.
I am the wind.
They're not doing too much. Let's bring...
Yes, Commander.
I don't know, do we try and take shots with the long range of the AC-10? I doubt we'll have enough. But you know what? I would like to know what we're dealing with. Let's just take a sneaky peek. What do you have? Ooh, it's a shredder turret. Okay, so that's normally what, an AC-20? Yeah, SRMs, flamers. Okay, we're not in any danger of being shot at. Or whatever else. Oh, and we will have range on the next round. That means... Oh, we will pick up some heat, but we're not firing our guns. It is what it is. The radiation's not going to hurt us this time round.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Rannick, let's go ahead and we'll bring you back up to the top. Alright, no...
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we were expecting. Okay, let's go ahead and start reserving. If we can see any mechs get close, that is what we want to know. We can still act before these turrets are going to have a shot, so that's the main thing. Let's go ahead and... yeah, I guess we just go ahead and annihilate that thing. It's not like the heat's a real issue there for our Annihilator. It is very good with that exchanger. Yeah, let's... oh, you know what? Let's also go ahead and use... Do we want Vigilance for this mech, or do we want to maybe use that for Rannick in a lighter mech? Yeah, you know what? Let's just open fire.
All weapons committed.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
And then from here,
Standing by.
the Cyclops, we can just go ahead and sprint. Naturally, cooling back down is good. We're probably a turn on away from being able to vent coolant. Oh, Rannoch actually can move and see. The AC-20 will probably be within range, but I doubt we'll have the
Receiving you.
rest. You know, let's. Oh, should have probably reserved just on the off chance.
Orders.
Yeah. All right. Let's move the Archer. We'll go ahead and we'll sprint up over here. We know that they
Roger.
can't see us, but we might be able to catch something on sensors. Or maybe they're deploying way down the far end. Trying to think where their extra defenses are going to be dropped.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, and I guess that turret has already had its turn. Let's just go ahead and... I guess we move and brace.
Copy that.
Yeah, vigilance as well. There we go. Alright, so heavy shredder turret, that's A-okay. Let's brace for extra good measure. And
Ready for orders.
not much else is really available. Okay, well, I guess, you know what? You're kind of a,
Standing by.
oops. It's kind of a
Holding.
toastier mech, even though we do like it to be cooler. Let's see if we can get the kill with somebody else. Oh, and here comes the enemy. Okay, so let's reserve more. For a second then, I was beginning to doubt myself whether I actually heard about reinforcements or not. Let's move on up. We'll take care of the turret. And, well, that'll be A-okay.
All weapons committed.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Alright, enemy turns. You know what? Let's maintain our
I'm
position.
standing here. Thy will be done.
Alright, well, at least we know where they
Yes,
are.
Commander.
Let's see. We can probably sprint up and get eyes on. I don't like standing on the rough terrain, but it's not going to get any better.
Standing by.
Could use the Archer. Maybe use that to...
I await your command.
Cyclops, you're not going to be too much better, to be fair. You know what? Let's go ahead and sprint you towards the hill.
Heading out. Full speed.
Surely it's more than one mech defending things.
Commander.
That would seem particularly weird. Alright, you know what? It does not matter. Let's go ahead and move on up. We'll have our turn before theirs anyway. We'll be fine. It's a Shadow Hawk. Okay, 2D. We know those ones. We've seen them before. Let's go ahead and fire. Actually, no, we're not even going to fire. No need to be so crazy. Let's go ahead and just sensor lock and make this as easy as possible for Rannoch. Oh, and you know what? Maybe we go with some vigilance. Actually, no, we're not going to need that. Let's go with a precision strike. Oh no, that's no. Never mind. We're going to sensor lock. That'll be better. We'll go ahead and we'll use vigilance here. That's what we're going to do. And then there we go. Okay.
I've got a sensor lock.
I almost went and did the precision strike so we'd use the resolve, forgetting that we didn't actually want to shoot this turn round. Let's mosey on up and see what we can... Oh,
What's
actually, you
up,
know what?
boss?
The Archer. We can sensor lock a second time on the same... You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. This thing has so much evasion. I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's go ahead and sensor lock. We can take away 2, which is far superior. That'll be perfectly acceptable.
Sensors locked on.
We can then move Rannoch up over here. We'll then... What have we got? 70s, 95s. It's not like any of these really make much of a difference.
On my way.
Oh, we have more contacts back there, but let's go for a precision strike and remove you from the field of play.
Confirm.
Okay, took out the leg and the head.
Tango down.
Alright, definitely no way of him getting back up again. Looks like the catapult's running onto the field of battle. I guess we don't get to see it until it's right there. Let's go ahead and sprint. Oh, you know what? May as well take the objective. It's literally on the way, so we'll take it. And then, what's the other mech? Oh, multiple catapults. C1 and a C4. Alright then. Well, let's move. You know what? The Cyclops doesn't really matter. We'll move over here. We'll fire off our LRMs just to give them a small dose of damage. Take away that evasiveness that they have. There we go.
Engaging. Multiple targets.
Alright, and now we just have to pick which one's got the heaviest loadout to fire upon first. Alright, so let's have a look. C4 has twin LRM-20s, you have LRM-15s with more lasers. Now, with all the heat sinking, I think they're not going to fire everything. Let's go for that C4 first. No reason not to. Let's go ahead and take that precision strike. Actually, you know what? We do have... Could take... You know, let's go ahead and take 2. We're going to use Vigilance here. So that'll be good. So we've got some extra protection there. And then we're going to go for a Precision Strike as well. Just on the off chance we don't kill the other one. I want to make sure that we have the best chances possible of staying upright and uninjured.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so that'll work out nicely. Look at that, 40% damage reduction.
Orders?
That is excellent. We'll bring the archer across, and you know what? We may as well see if we can topple that one over for now. Actually, you know what? The leg's not really damaged. Alright, well, we'll take what we can get.
Location confirmed.
Let's open fire.
Firing on target.
Very unsteady, but still upright. C1 is just moving. Alright, curious life choices, but we're not going to complain. Let's see, we're not going to get up that hill. Let's move as far as able.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Well, we're not going to be within range to do too much. But I suppose we can fire most of our LRMs at...
Moving to position.
Oh, you know what? We may not even need that much. I think we can spare one measly LRM-5 for the C1.
Got it, Commander.
Yep, there we go. There's the knockdown and a pilot injury. That is a perfect combo. Alright. Well, he's back up again, but he's not going to be shooting very straight. Alright, damage reduction working out well. I'm glad we definitely took the choices that we did. Let's see. Rannoch, let's go ahead and, you know what? I don't think we even are going to try and save the C4. I think we take out the catapult instead. Sorry, yeah, I think we take out the C1 instead. It's going to be easier to take out the other mech.
Move order received.
Let's go precision strike, headshot. Let's drop off the lasers that are going to put us over threshold. And I think that'll do. Okay, well, you know what? Never mind. Not quite the kill that I was hoping for.
Standing by.
Let's move the archer up instead, and you know what? Let's destroy the catapult C4.
Roger that.
There we go. Let's just put him out of his misery.
One less target.
Alright, and now let's have a look. We have... Yeah, our Annihilator, we're going to get within range, but we're not going to be able to shoot until next turn.
Full throttle.
That'll be okay.
I'm your spaniel.
And then with Angel, you know what, let's just go ahead and we'll target the leg. If we don't get the kill with Rannick on the next turn. I think what we'll do is we'll focus the...
Locked and loaded.
I think we'll focus the Annihilator to see what it can do. Alright, well... Point blank salvo probably would have done better with SRMs, but
Yep.
I guess you do with what you've got. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We could take some high ground there on the crest. Get some very good angle of attack. Let's back that up. Let's turn off one of those medium lasers. Yeah, I think... Yeah, there we are. That was good. Let's see if we can get this.
Got it.
Still no dice. Okay.
That hit something good.
Well, this guy's gonna go down. It's inevitable. Yeah, it took a hefty blow, but
Commander?
not quite what I think he was expecting. Let's go ahead and reserve the Archer for now.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Let's bring our Annihilator forwards. 95% is more than we need, but perfect nonetheless. Let's see if we can clear this thing.
All weapons committed.
Nope, still no good, but we do get the knockdown.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Well, that's what? Another injury? Still conscious. My goodness, some
Ready for
mechs
orders.
just do not want to disappear. Alright. I think we march on up. We're going to go for the medium lasers, I think, at this point.
I'm your spaniel.
Yeah, so let's see. I don't think we're going to get the kill. It's got too much structure. We would have too much heat, but that's okay. We're going to vent the coolant. Between the LRMs and the medium lasers, we are going for the headshots, so we're going to see if we can... what do we need? We have 36 points of damage. We need 2 more hits.
Firing all weapons.
Well, there goes a torso.
The Cobra strikes.
All that we need is that headshot, and we are perfectly
orders.
fine, but I guess... I guess I really do not want to give this to us. Alright, we'll back on up. We'll use these small lasers. We'll fire off those LRM-20s as well, because if we don't get this, you know, we want them to go down. It only needs 1 hit to the face. It just is what it is. Let's just blow it up to Kingdom Come.
Roger.
There we go, dropship inbound for landing. Alright, well, I'm glad we picked up the objective when we did. Hate to have to walk all the way back, but the base is ours, Commander. I'll notify our friends and that they can move in and pick up the cargo.
Mission successful.
Alright, well, not too shabby, all things considered. No injuries. We're just a little bit unlucky with the dice rolling there. We tried our best to get the salvage, but at the end of the day, not taking injuries is probably for the best. Extra 10% twice over for 120,000 C-bills. The pirates are happy with us. Everybody got a share of the action. And now what have we got? Jaeger mech. Do we have one of those in our repertoire? Okay, so you know what? I'm going to have a quick look at my list. Let's see, the Jaeger mech JM6. What do we see? You know what? We have a 6A, but we do not have a JM6S. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and take home the Jaeger mech. That'll do very, very nicely. As for the trebuchet, I know we've got some others, but I don't remember if we've got the 7K or not. I think there's only 2 variants. Oh no, we've already got a 7K, and then we've got the Assassin 21 and the catapults and the Shadowhawk as well. Yeah, the Shadowhawk 2D is one we've had for quite some time. Alright, so anything worth taking? LRM-20 with extra stability damage. I suppose we could, but it's not super necessary. A free comm system. Could chuck that on one of our older mechs. Jump jets, leg mod for DFA. I don't know, how much does that weigh? That weighs a single ton. No, I think we're good for now. Let's go ahead and just take as much mechage as possible. And we'll go by weight class first. So, let's start with the part of the C1. And then, you know what? I think it's probably better that we get a full mech. Let's just take the Shadowhawk. There we go. If we get the extra part of the catapult there, that's nice, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Alright, so we did get 2 parts of an assassin, so that's 1 more done. We got the other part of the catapult, which is just a nice thing to have. Part of that trebuchet. Okay, we're going to have a few mechs we can sell off from this mission. Very, very profitable. Okay then, well, you know what? We'll go ahead and throw those into storage. And then I suppose that's probably where we're going to have to leave things for today. Yeah, we're not going to sell off all of our mechs until we are at the end. I know between the ones that we have active and the ones in storage, I want to make sure that we are, you know, we're not holding on to duplicates where it is unnecessary. So, yeah, we'll do that right before we either purchase what's here, or we fly off. But alright, let's go ahead and we'll throw all those away. That'll be fine. And yeah, there we go. That is going to be very nice for our collection. We'll come back with another mission or 2 in the next one, and then we'll see where that takes us. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan signing out.